I was born in Providence, Rhode Island, but I really grew up on Long Island, New York. My mother, who was born in 1924, was kind of ahead of her time. She was a very independent woman. She graduated from Pembroke College in the early 40s, which many women still in the United States didn't go to college then. And she was very secure about who she was. So that she taught me to be independent, to think for myself. She gave me great self-confidence. My dad was the kind of person who could take anything in stride and made you feel calm. He was always mellow and taught me to chill out a bit. I believe I had an idyllic, wonderful childhood. I was given the ability to just experiment and try things. My grandfather, for 20 years, was president of something called the Hebrew National Orphan Home. And he would bring us letters, and we would sit there and read them from the different boys who had gone through there, thanking him and the others, of course, for how he had changed their lives. And I thought, this is something I would like to be able to do in my own humble way, is to try to help people. When I became the first chair of the campaign for the Federation in Delaware, they gave me a list to call for gifts, and there were no first names of any women. So I said, well, I can't call people. I can't call and ask for Mrs. Young. They said, why not? And so we went and we got first names of all the women. That's how far we've come. I think the advice for young women is what they know very well, that they can do anything and they are capable. I love to read. I read all the time. I actually majored in Spanish in college, and it turned into a literature major. I got a master's degree too. I wrote my first book that was published about the Grand Opera House called The Grand Experience, my daughter's first year of life, because they sleep most of the time. So while she was sleeping, I was writing. When I was older, I began to read Amos Oz and really loved his literature very much, and I've read a lot of his books. Amos Oz taught at Ben-Gurion University for decades. I think it's very important for his words to continue to be spread. My husband and I funded an initiative, the Amos Oz Initiative in Literature down at Ben-Gurion University. We are encouraging the kids to understand more about the values of literature, both through contests where they do creative writing, through bringing them to Heksharim where they can see books and learn more about what books mean, and just to try to make literature a more important part of their everyday lives. I believe that literature is an enormously important way to get to know any culture, and certainly I'm eager to promote Hebrew literature. I feel an energy when I come to Beersheba and to the university. I think all kinds of exciting innovations are coming out of the university and the area. It's an extraordinary honor to get this honorary doctorate from BGU.